Hi, welcome back to another video. If you have knees that cave in, a condition known as knee valgus, then you are going to want to watch this video. Knee valgus is a common misalignment characterized by the inward bending of the knees. This condition is most frequently seen in young children, but in some cases, this potentially painful condition can persist into adulthood. Common causes include structural deformities such as rheumatoid arthritis or a deformity of the knee joint, femur, or tibia. Knee valgus caused by these deformities is not preventable and cannot be reversed. But for the purpose of this video, our main focus is on knee valgus caused by muscle imbalances due to poor posture that can be prevented and corrected. In this video, you will learn how to fix knee valgus caused by poor posture. Whether your knock knees are present only during the bottom portion of a squat or are there all the time, you're going to want to fix them, since leaving them alone is going to eventually cause problems elsewhere in your body. If you like this video and find this useful, please click the like button. Please leave your comments below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. This is completely free of charge, but will help the channel to grow. Thank you. So, how do you know you have knee valgus? A simple way to test is to stand with your legs together and note whether your knees and ankles are touching. If your knees are touching, but there's a gap of at least 2 inches between your ankles, you most likely have knee valgus. Typically, someone with knee valgus will have the femurs pointing inwards with the hips being in constant internal rotation. These two factors work together to rotate the knees inwards. This creates stress on the inside of the knee joint in the form of tensile gapping of the medial collateral ligament and compression forces and stress on the outside of the joint. Because of the altered position of the knee joint, your movement is affected and the repercussions are often felt higher or lower in the body, namely in the ankles, hips, or back. Symptoms include an altered gait, foot, ankle, and hip pain, difficulty balancing, limping, reduced range of motion, knee pain, and lower back pain. If left untreated, severe and long-standing causes of knee valgus can lead to meniscus tears, joint damage, and osteoarthritis. Furthermore, correcting knee valgus can improve your movement, and as we will see later, your overall posture. It is important, however, to keep in mind that some degree of valgus or knock knees is normal and won't produce any noticeable symptoms or loss of movement. Before we start talking about how to fix knee valgus caused by poor posture, we need to understand how poor posture contributes to the condition in the first place. And you need to appreciate how the muscles of the hips and legs work together to ensure proper alignment of the knee. This is because the knee joint itself is a consequential joint, meaning that it is simply a hinge joint that is at the mercy of what is going on at the ankle below and the hip above. Let me give you an example. If the mobility or strength of the ankle is altered, then the knee is going to be affected by the impact these changes have on the tibia, that is the lower part of the knee joint. Let me give you another example. If the hips are too tight or lacking the strength required to stabilize the femur, that is the upper part of the knee joint, then you are going to have problems at the knee as well. You need to understand that the knee joint is supported by a network of muscles that not only allow for a full range of motion, but also stabilize the knee. Therefore, when the knee is properly aligned, your weight is distributed evenly along the load-bearing axis that runs down through the hip, knee, and the ankle. When the muscles that stabilize the knee becomes weak, whether due to trauma or overuse, a misalignment of the knee can occur. For example, one of the common causes of knee valgus is the weakness of the hip abductors, which causes the femur to rotate inwards, resulting in a knock knee appearance. Another common cause of knee valgus is flat foot. The base of your kinetic chain is your foot, and its positioning can affect structures all the way up the kinetic chain. As you will see, the ankle is affected by what happens at the foot. When you have flat feet, overpronated feet, the joints above are dramatically affected. This is because flat feet will cause the ankle to cave inward, and this drags the tibia along with it. The stress is immediately transmitted up to the knee in the form of a valgus. The peroneal muscles on the outside of the lower leg get adaptedly shortened and tight from being in this position for too long. But remember, they are not the cause of the pronation. The tightness is simply the result of the pronation, so you want to make sure you strengthen these muscles as well. The muscles of the ankles that act as a stirrup that supports the joints are the peroneals and the posterior tibialis. Both of these can be strengthened with corrective exercises for your ankles, which I will demonstrate to you later on. As for the hips, weakness of the external rotators or the abductors is almost always the cause of troubles at the knee. As you can already see, much of the time knee valgus develop as a result of dysfunction in certain parts of the body, typically due to, for example, tight adductors. Remember, the adductors are the muscles which run down the inner thighs or the groin area. If these are too tight, the tightness will pull the thighs inwards and the hips into internal rotation, resulting in a knock-knee effect. Next, weak abductors. The abductors are the muscles that help to pull the legs away from the midline of the body. The sufferer of knee valgus is likely to have weak abductors, whilst the adductors are too overactive. Since the abductors are too weak, the inward pull is greater than the outward pull. The lack of balance between the two muscle groups result in the knee pointing inwards. Next, flat feet or collapsed arches will cause the knee to become misaligned and pointed inwards. Next, naturally wide hips. This isn't necessarily a cause, but people with wider hips are at a higher risk of developing knee valgus over time. Wider hips are more prone to internally rotating, resulting in the knees caving inwards. And this is one of the reasons why women seem to suffer from knee valgus more than men. The next common reason is an anterior pelvic tilt, because this can cause the hips to internally rotate, forcing the knees to point inwards. As you can see, finding the root cause of knee valgus is not a simple job. Since the knee is in the middle of the hip joint and the ankle, the problem can originate from either end. For example, most people with knee valgus have flat feet. Was it the flat feet that caused knee valgus? Or was it the internally rotated hip that caused the knee to buckle inwards, which then caused flat feet? These complications in addressing the root cause can make it harder to find the best way to fix knee valgus. The good news is that if knee valgus that occurs due to poor posture can be corrected if it is identified early. So in the video next week, I will take a look at some of the treatment options that are available for correcting knee valgus. So see you next week. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please leave your comments below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. This is free of charge but will help the channel to grow. If you're interested in improving your health and fitness or losing weight, if you suffer from or wish to prevent back pain, please take a look at my book, which is now available from Amazon worldwide. Thank you.